live again. Live from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Discussing political musings with some, I think this is Chopin. Sounds like him. I love music like this. Oh, goodness. I'll probably say who it is soon. I'm in my car, waiting on one of my kids coming out of rehearsal. So things are going pretty well. We are close to getting an agent, and I'm pretty excited. Happy and proud, and I'm a little tired right now with a cold, but it's going to be okay. Now, for those people that follow Desert Rose, I don't have a lot of updates other than she's recovering. That's about it. And Kings is recovering, Kings Attack. So look forward to him coming back to Spreaker possibly soon. So, let's see here. Well, it's only been a minute. I'm just so tired. Been busy. I'm writing reports. One child goes to public school, one child is homeschooled. And it's interesting to see how that plays out through state by state. The requirements for homeschooling. Pennsylvania and, of course, California is now the toughest state to homeschool in. Now, a lot of Democrats will look down on homeschoolers, but I think they're starting to come around now. Now that they see that they are very productive and they do well. Well, most of them do well. There's some that maybe public school would have been the best viable choice in that case. But we make the best choices for our kids, that's for certain. I don't know, do I have two shows going on? How would I tell? Let's see, push this button. Hopefully I haven't knocked it off. Ooh, the light. The light through what? Yonder light breaks.
That piece is so dramatic at the very beginning.
All right.
And the very
Hey,
end.
I don't know what I did, but I accidentally stopped it. I was trying to look at something, and it played one of my old podcasts, and I think it cut it off at that point. I don't know.
We heard it from a concert at Kleinhans Music Hall in Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York. That's where they're from.
Led the Buffalo Philharmonic alongside Finnish pianist.
I like the Cleveland Symphony. I like them.
Polyanen is a fine pianist, as we just heard.
Okay, let me go ahead and turn this down. Because you probably don't want him talking about the pianist and all that. So have you decided who you're going to vote for? Is there any wiggle room? I want you to really think what a Trump world would be like. It would be difficult for people with special abilities, I guess we could say it that way. It would be really easy for the elite in a Trump world and difficult for everyone else. And this is a man that's out of touch. I would have to say that Clinton might be a little bit out of touch, but she surrounds herself with a lot of down-to-earth people. So I don't think she's as out of touch as definitely Trump is. Trump is in a world of his own. So I'm almost ready to just lay down and snooze. So unless anybody's got any questions, I think I'm going to tap out. It's only been like 4 minutes, so don't have a lot. Let's see if they're listening to anything.
Performance today.
I think something's starting.
Classical music in HD from the University of Tulsa.
Classical music in HD from the University of Tulsa. So they're just streaming music. I don't know. Yeah, at one point I wanted to be a conductor. That's a leadership position. I would never have thought of becoming president or running for a state office. That's something I don't want to do. And I think it's commendable that other people are. And in some states, it's very easy to run. Very easy to run. I almost feel sorry for the Republicans because this time there's going to be so many people that are unseated, and it'll be a Democratic Congress and Senate, and of course, Democrat president, as usual. But will this be the last president? What say you? Do you think this will be the last president? Some people are saying yes. Some people are saying, oh no, it's going to go on and on and on, but our world is changing. The world is too small. I just look up at the night, cloudy air. What is that phrase? The world is too much with us. E. Cummings, I think, wrote that. The world is too much with us. If you think of the internet and how dependent we are. Like right now, you and I are talking. You're listening, I'm talking, let me put it that way. Because of the internet, the interwebs. When it used to be people would write, it would take time for you to read my words, to hear my words. When at this point I can just speak them, and instantaneously they're there for you. Do you ever think of the wonder of it all? I don't know if you've lived in a time before the internet. There's that population that the internet's always been there. I close my eyes and I try to just imagine that all I've known was the internet. And I didn't spend part of my summers out in the wilderness at a farm. And I didn't run barefoot through the grass and step on a rake. That was not fun. Or an old tire swing. Going to a lake to swim. Nighttime or bedtime was when it got dark. You came in. When the lights turned on in the neighborhood. Kids today don't know what that is. Or just take your bike and go riding for 2 hours and not worry about getting napped. Life was different then. Going in your backyard, getting in a hammock and staring at the stars with the clear sky above you with very little light pollution. Where I lived, there was very little light pollution. There was something sacred about that. It was different. The air was cleaner. You could drink from the water hose and not worry about your teeth the enamel's going to fall off if you drink from that water hose. It's just crazy. So I think when I'm waiting on this kid that's in rehearsal right now, I'll start doing podcasts. But I'm a little bit tired tonight. I worried too much this week and Desert Rose, if you're listening, I hope you're doing well. Life is full of challenges. It's how we handle them that makes the difference. And if you're not registered to vote, you need to register tomorrow by 5. You can go to your local post office, your Republican, Democratic party affiliation. Go to their office. Go to the election board of your city. That would be best, in my opinion. You'll know it will get in. You should be able to vote. It's your right. Don't waste it. All right. Thank you for listening. This has been another production of Political Woodstock, where you can speak up, be heard, and take action. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Go vote.